Yep. Put it on something.
Come on back. Yeah, sir.
I'm just saying, niggas can't fuck me. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying with you.
That's just low-key far. Can you please get up and do it? Shut up. Thank you.
Hurry up. What you said, Josh? Yeah, 75 and under.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's the scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics,
come on, bro.
They came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Cleveland Browns.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick. Thus, inaccurate, incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Intended for Odell Beckham.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A run for Nick Chubb. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
He's brought down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but eventually they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it. Chubb. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Heck of a 4th and short conversion. They end up getting north of 20 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Right off the bat, they start with a very solid, methodical 10-play drive.
And you know me, I tend to look at things from the defensive side. They're coming off the field gassed right away. We're in the first drive of the game. So it's not just what happened, but think of the emotion you carry into a game. Then double it with getting a 10-play drive put on you and points scored. They're pretty tired right now.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, he's got his man. It's Andrews. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram.
Number 21.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
4-yard line.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Jackson to Andrews on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to the running game. It's Ingram. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, 46 yards. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive.
What are you talking about, bro? He just coming with an excuse to quit.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down.
Yeah, good job, boy.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It is fun, Kevin. It is fun.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will
Good shit, Mayfield.
Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control.
It's diagonal. We got to hold it.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out
Right
there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Going to the air again with Mayfield. He finds Beckham.
Why do they always get cooked by that?
Right at the 40. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
Cleveland.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And now he'll tuck it and run.
Yeah, stop.
He'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open.
Good cap, Madden. Good cap.
Forced his eyes down to see the rush. It was time to make a break for it.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Mayfield now from the 50. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. The tackle made by L.J. Ford.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Nick Chubb stopped short, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He uncorks it for Snead. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Coverage by
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. A handoff. It's Mark Ingram. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The defense was ready for the run-pass option. Diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off.
Damn,
And a
they
great
catching
return
ball.
here gets us one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
By the Browns.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just
That
too
nigga
many bodies
like
in the area,
what?
an interception can result.
A give. This is Chubb.
Thank you, bro.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's
You know
only
you
able
choked
to
that
get it
little
back
nigga
to
like,
the
hey,
line of scrimmage.
thank you.
Chanel McPhee on the tackle.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up the
Come
third
up,
down.
man.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Handoff comes to Chubb. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Austin Seibert to kick off for Cleveland.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Returning it, Justice Hill. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
It's just a game of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Yo, this nigga Josh did a straight up blitz, boy. He was not playing. That nigga trying to get me out the way.
But you are exactly correct.
He ran the.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
This nigga.
Greedy Williams picks it off, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Chubb will get the call running left, and he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Mayfield looks to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, 47 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
He's got a man complete. But he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Good shit, man.
That time.
Good shit, man.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Jackson.
Lob pass.
Take a shot at the end zone. Why not? Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Incomplete on the jump ball.
2nd and 10.
Madden.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He lets this one fly.
That's 1-on-1.
Stop!
He's in front of him.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game.
Clearly.
Continue to our EA studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
And then pick.
Austin Seibert to kick off for Cleveland.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. The return man is Hill. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the 1st half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the 2nd half, and we've got the football. Punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
That was not the play.
Works. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv, and you run into a tough crowd.
On 2nd down, it's Ingram. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
God.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
Man, they just capped.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the 1st half, and that trend is continuing here.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 56 yards.
Yo.
And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up.
That nigga was out.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. From the gun, Jackson.
They go. Ooh, boy.
And the 2-point try will be unsuccessful.
Ravens 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. taken about 7 yards deep.
Look.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They wanted to give it to you.
The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Go ahead and sacrifice your body, boy.
Quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Yeah!
And
Good shit, Phil. Good
incomplete.
shit, Phil.
That's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates.
What you want me to say? We know this nigga trash.
Mayfield. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And down he
Alright
goes,
now,
but he
alright.
takes it
Yeah,
up
still
to
ain't
the
nigga
40.
neck.
4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
Yep.
1st down.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham.
I'm gonna let computer have that. I already knew that if I use it right now, they're gonna give him something. I'm gonna let computer handle it.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
On the play.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space.
Yeah, Odell is not that black. I don't know why they
Got
just
not
dragged
just
that.
space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick
Oh.
up really nice yardage.
1st down, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 6 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
Mayfield with it once more. Got an open man.
You gotta
It's
get
David
there
Njoku,
faster
the
than
tight
that.
end.
Mayfield's
That
pass
throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
is a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And he's got the first as they'll bring him
can't
down
let-
at the 28-yard line.
It's a grown man letting that
6
happen.
yards there. First
At least could have grabbed his legs or
Looks to
something.
me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Mayfield on 1st down. And that's caught by the tight end, Bryant. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it. Touchdown.
I ain't even gonna get mad. I ain't even gonna get mad.
Babe, CJ, it's right behind you.
Oh, bro.
Njoku, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Browns add 6 to their lead.
I hear that shit,
He
bro.
missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Score Browns 23, Ravens 14.
That's yours. Can I get a cheese pizza? No. Did I get a piece of
Austin Seibert to kick off for Cleveland.
Can I get one of the I get a piece of pepperoni? Can I get a piece, bro? Small as hell.
Nigga, leave me the hell alone.
Kick it off. The dangerous Hill now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
Keep me, bro. Yeah.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin.
What?
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 16, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it, and he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Take the pepperonis off of either of that.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He may try and run this. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Forced out to his left. Oh, no, he lost.
That's all I needed. That's all I needed. That's all I needed.
Boy, a fortunate bounce or 2 there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
Oh, yeah. We about to see.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. He'll be ridden out of bounds. Didn't even come close to sniffing the end zone. Not much there, only a yard. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. On the move to his left.
Stop. No. Who is this nigga?
In for the sack, Myles Garrett. A big play forthcoming.
Damn, they
Here's
just
3rd and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. Out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked